Hello everyone, my name is Wilson Rivas, and today I will present the lesson plan for second grade students. The topic is daily routines, focusing on listening and speaking skills. The objective of this lesson is for students to identify, to repeat, and produce simple sentences about daily routines. This lesson is designed for 7 to 8 years old learners, so activities are simple, visual, and interactive. The more interactive I can be, the class is going to be better for sure. Okay, the materials. For these lessons, I will use flashcards, which I think is like the best way to use in a classroom to let them learn new vocabulary. Also, some images, the board, and simple worksheet for practicing and little exercises. So I think the flashcards is the way to go when having a class for 7 or 8 years old children. Okay, the warm up mimics and guessing the game. Here, I will start with a warm up activity using the mimics. For example, I will make some actions like, "What am I doing, guys?" And they will say, "Oh, wake up! Where am I going?" And then I can draw a school, and then they're going to start guessing. You're going to school. What am I eating? What am I doing? I'm having breakfast. And like these kind of activities make everyone guess or let everyone guess at the same time, make trying to make it fun. And I will just try to act their routines in a maybe goofy way. They will feel interested on that, and that will help me to know if some of them know the vocabulary, and of course to activate the prior knowledge and to engage with the students, which is what I want for them in the class. Okay, then I will introduce the vocabulary using the flashcards. Those are the flashcards I create for the class. It's simple, but if they can learn this, for example, these sentences, that will be enough for the class. Students will repeat each word after me. I will say, "Wake up, everybody, wake up, brush my teeth, brush teeth, eat breakfast, go to school, go to school." And that will let them associate with my actions, the vocabulary, the new vocabulary they are learning. And I will make maybe some small sentences like, "I wake up, I eat breakfast," and this repetition will help students to improve pronunciation and understanding. Yeah. Here in the development stage, I will provide input. I will say simple sentences, but a little bit more structure, like, "I wake up at 7 a.m." Yes. And students will listen and they will identify the action. I also can play with the flashcards in that time, or I can just like say the words. They need to listen carefully what I'm saying, and they can practice the pronunciation at the same time. So there's a ton of ways to develop the class in this way. After that, the students will work in pairs and they will ask each other, like, "What are you doing?" or "What do you do?" And then they will answer the simple sentences that we previously learned. And then that will help them to practice speaking in a communicative way. And they will feel like they are using something that they just learned. And that's also really interesting because they will start feeling motivated in learning English. I will evaluate the students through observation simple worksheet that I prepared, that I put it in the PDF that I'm sending the homework, and the students just will match the daily routines with the images, complete short sentences, and of course, I will assess the participation of the pronunciation and the sentence production. So the whole thing is not just listening and speaking. There's also some writing and maybe some reading that they will do at the same time. If you can practice the four skills, of course, it's going to be even better. Finally, I will ask the students to say one sentence about their daily routine. Maybe ask them one by one. They can start telling me, "Okay, what time do you wake up?" I will say, "I wake up at 7 a.m." And then they will start making their own sentences about their daily routine. I will provide feedback and reinforce the correct answers. If they make maybe a tiny mistake about pronunciation, they say, "Teacher, I woke up at 7." I will practice. "No, it's not woke up. It's wake up, wake up." And then they will try to remember this. And of course, they will improve. And the idea is to try to do it in a soft way. So the kids are going to feel like learning English is fun and not difficult at all. Yeah, this lesson encourages active participation and it helps students to develop basic communication in English. I think the best way that you can do as a teacher is try to do it fun and interesting, and then in the future you're gonna love English as much as I do, for example. That's pretty much. Thank you. That's all.